Instagram has been rolling out and announcing loads of exciting updates and features that you need to know about. There have been some big updates to the platform, including updates to music. So I want to look at how these updates impact DJs and producers and how to get the most out of them. So let's chat through them today and look at how you can use them to improve your reach, engagement, and grow your Instagram accounts. Let's go. There's loads to get through, so let's not waste any time and get cracking straight away. The first update I want to talk about is the ability to add music to your profile on Instagram. So if you're a business or creator account, you can now add a track from the Instagram music library. And if you're a creator account, you actually have access to more of the music library, and you can now add tracks to your profile. This needs to be a track that's been released via a distributor that's connected to Instagram Music. So this can be either from a self-release platform like DistroKid or SoundCloud for Artists or Ditto, or an actual distributor like a record label via Labelworks or Paradise or the big major labels. You go to edit your profile, you'll now see there's a music option, and then you can click the music option and find and search for the track you want to add. So maybe it's your new release, you can add that directly to your profile. You can also add a title saying out now, stream on all platforms, blah, blah, blah. Or maybe something more hooky. Have you heard this? Not got any music out and just been working on being a DJ, you're not got in the producer mode yet, you can still use this feature. Maybe you use it as a track of the week spot. Maybe choosing your favorite tracks each week, and then you can highlight those. Maybe you do that from your stories, or maybe you do that from an Instagram reel or post each Friday. This will then drive people back to look at your profile, and then essentially while they're there, listen to the track and maybe even become a follower. The second big update coming to Instagram is the ability to add lyrics to Instagram Reels. This is incredible. For those of you who've been struggling to make lyric videos and tie in the lyrics to the piece of content that you've been making, it's now about to get a lot easier. This is going to come as a form as a sticker. You add the sticker and it's going to add the lyrics from that track. So maybe make the content maybe in Canva or CapCut, and then you upload it to Instagram Reels, add the sticker, and it's going to add the lyrics specifically to that reel, and then essentially give you a lyric video piece of content. So you could test different lyric videos over the campaign. This is going to be super easy and super cool. This can make your on-sale promotion and on-sale content really, really rise up. You may be able to make 4 or 5 of these reels with different types of artwork and different types of creative, and then add the lyrics to them and see which one performs the best. Also, it'd be interesting to see if you add a pre-release video coming out, and then it can still pick up the lyrics from those, or whether it's just stuff from the Instagram Music Library again. If you've got this already, let me know in the comments already. I'd love to go and see it in action. Meta Verified is a feature that rolled out last year, and essentially it allows you to get a blue tick on Facebook and Instagram for a paid service at $19.99 a month. This included like some extra features, including account protection, customer support, exclusive stickers, and access to trial features. Well, now they're adding another thing for Meta Verified, and it looks like it's going to be a Meta Verified feed specifically for people that are Meta Verified. Whether that's the original blue ticks or the verified, we don't know. And I guess this is going to be an interesting one. So if you're following lots of people that are blue ticks, you'll be able to see them all in one feed and just get their content. It should be super interesting. And it adds some value for that Meta Verified as well. Would it be useful for you? Again, let me know in the comments. With all these, I'd like to know definitely if you're going to use some of these. A big one that's going to be super useful is being able to add polls to reels so that people can engage more with your reels in the caption. Especially if you've said in your reel, check the caption to dive into my poll, and then you can get a response to see what people like or don't like. You can actually do this on some accounts already. You basically add the caption and there's an add poll button, and then you can add options to that poll. This will give you some feedback. Maybe you upload a track video, something you're testing out from a video in the club, and then say, let me know whether you like it. Use the poll in the caption. Very simple. And I wonder whether this will then actually get people using comments and captions more, because it's giving them something to do straight after they've watched the video. There's definitely a tendency with Instagram Reels where people just watch them and swipe. I've done it. You've probably done it yourself. And the likes, shares, and comments have definitely gone down on Reels recently. Instagram definitely clucks up that watch time though, and it's really important to have watch time on Instagram Reels. And if you're interacting with that poll, then that's going to increase the watch time for sure. While I'm at it, so does YouTube. YouTube loves watch time, and it also loves comments. And if you've been enjoying this video, please give it a like. Please comment what you're liking. It really, really helps me out. Also with Instagram Reels, you can now watch via whether you're following people or whether they're nearby. If you actually head to the Instagram Reels page, if you tap on where it says Reels in the top left-hand corner, you'll see it now drops down a menu. You can now look at people that you're following only, which is super cool, or whether they're nearby. So you might look at artists that are nearby you, DJs that are nearby you, and start interacting with their comment and build up some new friend bases from artists that you've never known about, but they're always local to you. Maybe it's looking at events that are local to you. Maybe it's looking at you're trying to get more gigs, and you start looking at whose Reels are local to you and being active in their comments and finding more local events for you. On top of this, Instagram is adding an add yours option to carousel posts. It's going to be a new way to invite your friends to be part of a collaborative experience on your carousel posts. Before posting a carousel, you'll be able to turn on a feature which allows people to add posts to that carousel and submit videos and photos for you to check out and you to accept. This basically adds the add yours feature that's already been on stories and really popular on stories to carousel posts. And it will send users a notification when they get more added. So imagine you've played at a party and you switch this on and people can drop in videos of you playing and moments of your gigs. And it'll build up a nice carousel of crowd-sourced content for you, which is make it easier to make content for yourself. Also, this is a big one for promoters. Straight after gigs, add yours and let the people that are at the show party share videos of their special moments from that party. Again, it's going to make content for those parties much, much easier. Also, allow those people to be part of the community within those posts, which is really cool. Staying with carousels, you can now add music to carousels, which has been for a bit of a while, but we've not really spoke about it. They've rolled out that you can add a track to an image-only carousel. You can't add it to video carousels yet. Instagram doesn't know which music to play. Again, this track needs to be released via the distributor and it needs to be in the Instagram music library. So maybe you've got a load of photos from a party and you add the big track from that party to really set off the moment and bring it all together into one place. Or maybe you take a load of shots when you're in the studio making music, and then after the release drops, you can then drop that as a carousel and add the track from the Instagram music library to really help push that release. Next up is notes. I've not really spoke about Instagram notes at all on this platform because I've not really had it, and it's been around for almost a year. For those that don't know, notes that come up in your DM section, and you can add little notes to your own face. And these are little short little notes on your picture, but you can also now add music to those notes. So maybe again, this could be released. You could add a part of the track and then add a note, new track dropped today, click to listen. Notes, like stories, last for 24 hours and people can reply to them with DMs. From my testing, they actually open up interactions with your followers. I've been testing for actions that I'm doing, and that's been working out quite nicely. When we have our demo feedback sessions, I've been putting demo sessions at a certain time, comment for the link, and people will then reply, how'd you get involved? And then I'll reply to them. Works really well for me. Let's chat stories. Instagram is rolling out custom stickers in stories for all users, which is going to be really interesting. Instagram is testing that new feature, and you can then take images from your camera roll and turn them into stickers. You've already been able to do this a little bit with an iPhone. You can make a sticker from an image and add it to your stories. It's been a bit of a copy and paste thing, but now they're going to add a direct feature where you can click a button, choose the image, and it turns it into a sticker. That's making it a bit more seamless and a bit quicker to make that sticker. This simpler version will make it much easier to roll out your own stickers, and hopefully others will be able to use your stickers as well, which would be really interesting, especially for parties and labels. Staying with stories, Instagram is adding to the close friends option and being allowed to create groups within your stories that you can roll out your stories specifically to certain groups. Maybe you have a group of friends that are all into the same sports team and you want to just show your sports content to that group of friends. Or maybe you have a group of friends that are really into animals or cats, and again, you have a group that are just specific for them, and you'll then start grouping your content depending on which friends like stuff. If you aren't using your close friends at the moment, it's a great tool for sending stories to just mates. This is great. If you want to start building confidence on camera, you can maybe have a close friends of just a few of your really closest mates and then just record to them to get used to speaking on camera. I quite like this group stories feature. I think it'll declutter stories a little bit and it'll allow you to share content to certain groups of people. Maybe you have to group them via producer friends, DJ friends, labels, and then you're showing certain content and certain content to other people. I think it'd be a great way to show off new tracks and new demos, and also maybe even get music signed via that way if you're showing it to only labels that could be interested. Do you want more followers on Instagram? Then you need to subscribe to this channel because that's what I help DJs and producers do, and I've got tons of videos to help you learn that. And if you want to take your Instagram knowledge even further, then I've created a free training to help you get your Instagram account to 10,000 followers. And if you click the link in the description, you'll be able to go and do that training now. Has your reach on Instagram decreased? Is no one seeing your posts on Instagram? Then you need to go and watch this video next. There have been some updates to user behavior within Instagram. If you're not changing your strategy to what's working on Instagram right now, then you're going to fall behind and your reach and your reels and your posts are just going to sink. So go and watch this video next. Before you dive over there, please like this video, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you over there in a minute. Cheerio, bye-bye.